Adrift in a tempest. Shakespeare words echoed in my head. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with sleep. But unlike Prospero's magical island, our inflatable boat seemed like a flimsy raft lost in an angry sea. The darkness mirrored the fear in our hearts. Waved towards like hungry giants and children, cries pierced the storm roar. As I contemplate the abyss of unknown hovers, memories flickered. Strangely seen from the tempest surfaced, hope blooming on a storm-battered island. This resonated with the Viktor Frankl's message from his Auschwitz nightmare, where he clung to three embers, learning love and existence. In the desperate moment, a burning question ignited. What does learning offer humanity even when darkness threatened to extinguish all hope? In Frankl's words, even in the darkest night, a single candle can illuminate the path. Perhaps, even in this storm, this tiny boat of knowledge could guide us toward a brighter dawn.
My whole life was in education. I was a lecturer in Afghanistan. I had a life. I was a researcher with different national, international organizations. Then suddenly changed everything, like the country collapsed and everyone wanted to leave. My hope was to be in academia, in things that I'm good at and things related to my background, my passion. Then I decided that I applied to a scholarship because at the time the British Council started Warm Welcome Scholarship.
I couldn't do medicine for financial reasons. My family is not here to give me money. The government don't give you a second loan. So 5 years of medicine is hard, but 2 years of physician associates is possible because I got University of Sanctuary scholarship, and thanks to them I can study now, I can do my master's. It's only 4 out of 100 people got the scholarship, which was like a huge privilege for me because although I was sad for people who didn't get it because a lot of people applied and that was enough funding for all the students, but I'm like extremely grateful to get it and also be able to study because otherwise that would have not been possible for me.
When I arrived here, I was suffering from depression and anxiety. I had so many problems, so many things, but I didn't want to give up because I had a difficult life. At the university, there is a group named Sanctuary Support. So they helped me and, they introduced me to, some specialists. We talked together and they learned me a lot.
I got rejected that September, like in the next academic year, from the scholarship that I applied to. That year, I tried to apply to universities again, but this time, thankfully, my mom knew a charity, and through that charity, Stories of Hope and Home, I met a young student who was able, she was an asylum seeker like me, and she was able to get into university. And I was like, okay, if she's able to get into university, there must be something I could do that could get me there. And yeah, she told me about RUK, refugee education. When you have that support system, it actually feels much easier and I feel more confident into applying. When I was doing it all alone, I felt so lost and I didn't know what universities wanted from me.
There are people who, like me, are very grateful that we got them, because without them we could not be in university. I would not be able to start working towards my integration instead of waiting. I'm already 5 years, instead of waiting another maybe 2 years or 1 year to start my life, to start my assimilation into the society. So it is a wonderful opportunity. It is very empowering.
Whenever I would go to University of Bath, I had that feeling of belonging. The university campus is apart from the city. Whenever I would enter the university, I no longer felt that I'm a refugee, and I no longer felt that I'm an outsider.
For me, it was getting back my confidence, getting back, like, I'm a human and I have potential. I'm capable of doing things done. And I remember the time when I received the email saying, congratulations, you have been awarded Sanctuary Scholarship, and below is the details. I couldn't believe my eyes, because I was in a stage of darkness where I thought, like, okay, that's the point. There's no further light for me to pursue education or go to school. But for me, it was a point where I felt the doors of opportunities are opened. And being a first generation of my family studying in the UK as a female, I would say it's a big achievement for me.
By having opportunities like this today, hopefully we can change that perspective that we are here because simply we don't have a home, we don't have a place to be. Like, our countries are so destroyed. People do have struggles, people who are like born here as well. They may not have the right amount of support either, but working together we can make a better society.
I think that's what I want, like, not to be classified as a refugee or as asylum seeker, but as a person who has good ideas, who has dreams, who has aspirations, who want to succeed and who want to also help other people succeed. So I think that everyone deserves to have a voice, to have a platform, to express themselves.
If we want to create the society less different social layers, or more idealistic society with the less discrimination, we should pay attention to the education for everyone, the same opportunity of the education for everyone.
If we look at these refugees through the lens of a gardener, as a gardener, we look at, let's say, these refugees as plants that they are in a new soil, they want to grow. Through lens of that gardener, if we cut the weeds around them, if we need the soil to be changed, we change that. If we provide them with additional sunlight, if that plant needs, that plant will thrive and grow. And that will add to the beauty of that garden that they're in.